Hello and good morning, everyone. It is 5:25 on Tuesday morning, September the 15th. I'm going to make this video really quickly, and I got up and did it immediately. I actually fell asleep at around 2 a.m. last night. I finally looked at the clock, and it was like 1:55, and then I woke up at 5, and my wife was like, hey, you got to get up. It's not super crazy outside, but we lost power. We have a lot of water leaks coming from the second floor, running down through the first floor, and then down into our living room. So we've got a lot of water pouring in from the ceiling to the floor. We got water pouring in from the window to the floor. All the siding's blown off the back of the house. Carla last night had to get out and cut siding off that was flapping against the window. So what we're going to try to do, and hopefully we can do this, when it gets to be daybreak, we're going to try to walk up and get the car. So the water behind my house is well under the house. I have a spotlight. The power's out. So I have to conserve my battery. If you look in the upper right-hand corner of this video, I have 94%, and we're going to go check if the interior part of this island, where we have another place to stay, has power. Because as soon as the kids get up, and how they're still asleep, I have no idea. But the wind outside is probably, I'm going to say, 45 mile an hour sustained with, upwards of that gusts, and it's going to get worse. I haven't been able to turn on the TV and check anything, and I didn't go look at really any of my spaghetti models or really anything. I just wanted to make this video relatively quickly. Let's go to what's going on now. So the center of circulation, and you can see there's an eye that's formed. I didn't even know that. I'm doing this first look with you. So we're in some really good solid squalls. You can see that yellow and red there, but that next core full of reds down in this area is where the crap is really going to hit the fan. I was able to use our spotlight, look at the water. It's well under the house. I don't know how deep it is. I can't tell. That's why we're going to wait till daybreak. You definitely don't want to tread in water you can't see what you're stepping on. That's not a good idea, especially when it's salt water with a bunch of debris in it. But there is no power here for sure. We have water, but the kids, of course, will be hungry. We have dry foods, but if there is power in the middle of the island, then we would rather go over to our friend Bear and Barbara's house. So we're going to attempt to check that at daybreak. But it's going to get worse, and it's going to sit like this all day long. I would like to stay here because if I let all the water that's pouring in inside the house, I'm not talking outside the house, it's dripping from the wind, bending the windows inwards from the easterly wind, and it flexes the windows, and then the pouring rain just being driven in those same areas is just pouring into the house. So there's going to be a lot of internal sheetrock and plaster damage. That's a fact. It's already happened, so I can't imagine how bad that damage will be after this storm ends. And not just obviously for us, but everyone here, especially people on the windward side, west end of the island, etc. I'm going to try to jump over to spaghetti models and see where that direct landfall is supposed to occur. Let me try to stop it right here too. I'm just curious of where that center of circulation is going to come ashore. It looks by its momentum right around here. Yeah, so we're where the green dot is. So if this track held true, then we would get the immediate core of the right front quadrant and the right side, which would be the biggest impacts right here. And then watch out, Mobile, Alabama, because it's coming to you next. It's close. It doesn't matter really how far it deviates one way or the next. If it moved way to the east somehow, some way, I mean, curved over there near Pensacola, if it did this, if it came over and did this, then we would be spared a lot. You can see it's almost clear skies on the eastern side of Louisiana. So at this point, just because we're without power and I can't see and everything else, no offense to Pensacola, but for us here, because we're dealing with so much water intrusion in our home, then I would hope it would do that. But it just doesn't look like it. We're right in the middle of it. Anyway, I'm going to just jump off of this. Let me turn off this pen, sorry. Let me go to the spaghetti models. Come on, baby. Don't let me down now. Oh man, it brought me into this stupid I don't do politics. Why that came up, I have no idea. I swear to you, I don't do politics. I couldn't stand to waste a minute with it. I get dumber watching politics. So that was some search engine that popped up, not me. Definitely not me, and damn sure not planned. Okay, so here we go. So let's take a look at the infrared radar satellite view. This is what I want to see. So you can see the purple cloud tops there in the middle that are starting to, well, I can't tell you if it's, again, I can't tell what the weather forecasts are saying, but I want to say maybe it looks like the intensity has kind of plateaued off. Maybe it might have dropped a little bit, but again, it's really close right now. So Category 1 hurricane, as the graph showed at landfall. It's really close. Whether it gets stronger here, I don't know, but I think probably it looks like it's a Category 1 now, because there's not a whole lot of development on that western side. Just to the west of us, it's relatively clear. But either way, I think we're going to try to get out of here. So much love to you all. I will try to film again, but I must conserve this phone just for safety reasons. So if I find power, then I'll start going. If I don't find power, then I'll try to take some clips throughout the day or the next couple of days and then put out something later. But right now, we got to figure out ways to contain this water, or it's really going to be bad news in our house when this passes. It's going to get hot in here as well. AC is out. Power is out. So anyway, it looks like we're going to have a direct impact right here. But thank goodness it's not, some well-defined eye that's just going to kick everybody's butt really bad. The biggest issue here is going to be storm surge and people in low-lying areas. And that it is us in a sense, but we're way up in the air. But I still would like to get to more inland ground and a place where I'm not so high off the ground, and that may have power. So we'll see. But this whole street, which is a rather large street for this island, it's pitch black. So anyway, thanks everybody. Wish me luck. I hope we find power. If not, then I'll just have to be real conservative and smart with what I can film later on. All right, guys, take care. Peace out. Much love. Thank you very much for the support. Click a like below. Subscribe, please. It helps us out a lot. And that's it. So take care and much love. All right. Thanks.